All right. So let's just start in a seat today. Sit up nice and tall from your sit bones. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Close the eyes. Start with a few deep breaths in and out of the nose. And just start to notice your breath traveling in and out of the body. And allow yourself to connect. Connect the mind. Connect how you're feeling with where you're at. And allow whatever's there, whatever's showing up, allow it to be there. And let your practice guide you and support you. Let's take one more deep breath in and deep breath out. And let's start with just some neck stretches today. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And feel that stretch along the left side of your neck. And then tuck your chin and roll over to the other side. And feel the right side of your neck all the way down to your shoulder. Stretching, releasing. And do that a few more times on your own. Rocking side to side. And we can hold a lot of stress and tension here. So let's help our muscles relax. And bring your head back to center. And on the inhale, reach your arms up. And then stretch over to the side. Breathe into your ribs, into your side body. Use the floor to press away and help you stretch up and over. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Get long, and then exhale, switch sides. Good, and then release. Back to center and interlace fingertips behind your back. We'll squeeze the shoulders, open the chest, and look up. Stretch your neck long. Open the throat. Feel your chest expand. And then release. Back to your seat and just pause. Notice how that feels. Then we'll move into tabletop. So you can transition there. On hands and knees, let's do a few rounds of cat-cow for the spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl and round. Breathing in. Exhale. We'll do 3 more rounds. Maybe you can add a little rock forward and back to get to different parts of the spine. Then come back into your neutral spine and move your hands forward on your mat. We're going to come into a plank pose. Use your feet to rock forward and back a couple times. And then press up to down dog. Lift your hips. And bend the knees back and forth. Stretch calves and hamstrings. And press both heels down. Take 3 deep breaths. Feel the whole back side of your body open. And wake up for the day. And then look forward. We're going to move into side plank from here. So bring your left hand to center. Stack your shoulder over your wrist and start to turn open to the right side. You can reach right arm up and over for a long side stretch. You can also do a variation here and lower the left knee down if you need to. And this feels really nice for that full side body stretch. So either one of those here. And then release to switch sides. Bring your right hand to center. Turn to the left. Maybe you drop the right knee or continue to lift the hips and create an arch, lifting the upper ribs. Come back to center and move into down dog. And then walk forward to the top of your mat. Maybe roll the wrists out if you need to. And fold forward over the legs. You can even massage up and down the legs just to help with circulation, warm them up a little bit, wake up the muscles. And then bring hands onto the shins, find a halfway lift. Just like down dog, feel that stretch through the back body. Inhale. And exhale, fold back down. Little bend in the knees, curl up to standing. Let's reach the arms, full body stretch. Interlace your fingertips, have your pointer finger reaching high, and stretch over to the right side. Hips can start to shift to the left, creating a crescent moon shape. Stay here or tap your right toes out. And work on balancing through the left side. We'll come back to center, bend elbows, bend knees. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Hips shift to the right. Tap toes out if you did on the other side. Release this side. Little bend in the elbows and knees. Inhale, reach up, look up. Give yourself a slight back bend. Open up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bring your fingertips down. Step your right foot back and start to pulse your hips up and down. Option to lift your left toes for hamstring stretch as you straighten the leg. Hold your low lunge. Inhale, peel the left arm up for twists. Breathe into your left hip. Exhale, release. Step back for plank. Inhale, rock forward from here. Exhale, lower to the belly. Press tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift for cobra. Open the chest. Exhale, relax. 3 more times. Use your back muscles more than your arms. But the arms are still there to support you. And tuck the toes. Press up and back, down dog. Feel that full body stretch. And then look forward, walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise back up, reach the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms. Open the chest. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down the thigh this time. Reach up and over. Same as before, you have the option to tap the right toes out. Maybe lift the leg. And that right hand is on the outer right side. You can just gently press into it. So release, back to center, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Right arm up, left arm down the thigh. Stretch up and over to the left. Tap the left toes out. Option to lift and find balance. Press the left hand into your outer thigh, just for a little resistance, a little extra work. Release, inhale, arms back up. Exhaling, cactus, really open your chest this time. Standing back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back, step your left foot back. Pulse your hips up and down. So we're really just moving from pyramid to low lunge. Great way to warm up the legs, the knee joints, the ankles. Then hold low lunge. Inhale, reach right arm up for twists. Breathe into your right hip. Exhale, right hand down. Step back for plank. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Interlace fingertips behind the back. And let your chin touch down and rest. On the inhale, lift everything and fly. So squeeze your shoulders, reach the arms, flex your feet, and then exhale, relax. Do that 3 more times. Flying grasshopper. And through some of these poses, you may want to just close the eyes. Focus on the sensation, the way it feels. After your third one, bring your hands back under the shoulders and press back to your down dog. Let's start with big toes touching and work on 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg high for split stretch. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, curl that right knee into the nose, move forward in a plank position. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, kick up. This time, use momentum to step your right foot through. Help it out if you need to. You can grab the ankle and help pull your foot through. Bring your hands up to your front thigh. Lift the chest. And then reach the arms for crescent lunge. Squeeze your back leg straight. Find your balance. And then twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Stay in your twist, but drop your right arm and lift your left arm high. Your right hand might be able to touch your left thigh and back behind you. And feel that big side body stretch through the left hip bone. And then windmill the arms all the way back down. Step back for your plank and flow through. So we're warmed up enough. If you want to add your upward facing dog, lift your thighs and kneecaps. Or if low back is bothering you, stick with cobra. In down dog, we'll inhale and exhale. Lift left leg high. Exhale, curl it in. 2 more times. On the third one, step all the way through. Come up to the fingertips. Get steady in your feet. And then rise up to crescent lunge. Or maybe you can sink in a little deeper. Find the expression that works well for you today. Sometimes it's softer. Sometimes it's more strong. So exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Here, it's okay to bend that back knee a little bit if you need to. Drop the left hand to the right thigh, reach right arm up. It'll help to look at the floor for balance. But if you want the challenge, you can always look up. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step back for your plank, flow through. You can also always skip flow. Take a child's pose or meet back in down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through towards the right hand. So a little bit wider this time for warrior one. Plant your back heel down. Rise up. And feel that stretch through your back calf. And then bring hands behind the back for humble warrior. Squeeze the shoulders, open your heart. We'll inhale. Exhale, right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. Still stay square with the top of your mat. Just gonna pull that right hip back. Keep your shoulders forward. Go release hands down top of the mat. Move your right foot to center and lift that left leg back behind you. Standing split. Fold over the right leg. Kick your left leg high. Good. Okay, so left leg is going to swing over to the right side off of your mat. You use your toes, the pinky toe edge, and you can stay here, feel that stretch on the right hip, or start to reach your right arm up for deeper twists. Hang in there. I know it's a lot for that right leg. We're strengthening the thigh. Go ahead, release that side. Step your left foot back and then your right foot back, plank. And flow through or skip flow, we'll meet in down dog. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Lift your left leg high behind you and step forward over to the left hand. Plant your back heel down. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one. So take a moment just to feel your warrior one. Do you feel stable through your feet and your legs? Do you feel that stretch through your back calf? Then we'll interlace fingertips. Squeeze shoulders. Inhale, open the heart, almost lean back. And then exhale, left shoulder towards the left knee. Release hands down. Move left foot to center and lift off your right leg. Feel your left hamstring stretch. Then exhale, right foot all the way over to the left off of your mat. Get your pinky toe side down and start to look to the left so you can stay here. Feel your left hip stretch or reach your left arm for deeper twists. Release left hand, extend your right leg up and then to the back of your mat. Step back for plank and flow through. This time, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Fold forward Maybe roll the wrists out. We've been on the wrists quite a bit. And then come up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. And keep your hands at heart center, and we'll move into chair pose. So bend your knees, sink the hips. Try to squeeze your knees. Get your glutes to engage. Then let's just practice eagle legs. So without the arms, you can stay at heart center. If you need to have your arms out for a little balance, you can. Start to lift your right foot and try to wrap your right leg around your left. If you need a little kickstand, you can bring your toes down to the mat. But eventually we want to try to wrap that right foot around the left ankle. Squeeze at the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, keep your hips facing forward. Start to come out of it, release that side, come to standing. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Sink to chair pose again. We'll switch sides. Left leg wraps around the right. Can you get that foot all the way around the ankle? This side might feel different than the first. Might feel tighter, or it might feel more accessible. We usually have one hip that feels a little more open than the other. So knowing that, we can work on our weaker side by holding longer. Staying focused on the breath. And then start to release that side with control. Bring arms down by the sides. Take a deep breath in and out. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Lengthen your spine, keep your fingertips down. Extend your right leg back behind you. So you're gonna in that standing split position again. And then exhale, plant your right foot all the way down. We're gonna open up for warrior two. Nice job. Deep bend into your left knee. Straight and strong through your right thigh, kneecap. Inhale, reach your left arm up, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left forearm down, right arm up and over. Scoop your left hip. Good, bring hands down top of the mat, lift your back heel up. Come back into your standing split, lift off. Exhale, fold forward, top of the mat. Right to the other side. Lift your spine halfway up. Extend your left leg back behind you. Into your standing split, we'll inhale. Exhale, step your left foot back, plant the heel. Windmill open, warrior two. Take a couple breaths, feel into your warrior two. Where do you need to be today? Is it soft or is it more hard lines? Inhale, right arm up. Next, exhale, extended side angle. Really scoop the right hip. Good, release hands, top of the mat, lift your back heel. Big extension into your standing split. Exhale, fold forward. Curl up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Good, now let's do our eagle arms. So inhale, reach arms out. Exhale, right elbow under the left. Elbows meet, palms meet. Good, maybe you can come back to that neck stretch, kind of dropping the chin, rolling side to side. Can feel really nice for your mid to upper back, your neck, trapezius muscles. And then lift your head and just go into a chair pose. Draw your belly in. Feel that stretch for the low spine. And then curl forward, have your elbows touch towards your knees. So think of cat pose, round the back. So come back up, release the arms, straighten the legs. Maybe you can look up. And then we'll switch. Left elbow under right this time. Stretch the neck. This is a great stretch to do even at your desk. Or if you've been driving for a while, not while you're driving, but to take a break. And then bring your head back to center and move into your chair pose. Hips back, pull the belly in, and then round forward, elbows touch towards the knees. Puff up your low back. Come back up to standing. Extend the arms out by your sides. Look up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Relax. Keep your fingertips down. Extend your right leg into your standing split. Step your right foot back, warrior two. Open up. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm high. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your left leg. Hinge forward at the hip and lower to the shin. Working on half moon. And bring right hand to the hip, look down out in front of you. Move your left fingertips out in front of your left foot and extend the right leg. Keep your hips stacked. Last step will be to reach that right arm high. Good. Release right hand, close your hips, standing split. Exhale, relax, top of the mat, fold forward. Take a couple extra breaths here. Then come back up to the fingertips, we'll switch sides. Left leg lifts, standing split. Exhale, step it back, warrior two. Inhale, right arm up, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Straighten your right leg, hinge. Lower to the shin, reach left arm high. We're stacking the bones into this triangle position. Feel your right inner thigh. And the thigh is externally rotating, so turning outward. Half moon, left hand to hip, look down out in front of you. Use a little momentum. Extend that left leg back behind you. Make sure your right shoulder is stacked over the right wrist. Last step will be to reach the left arm. Lower the left hand, close your hips off, standing split. And fold forward, top of the mat. The big toes are touching. And let's come down into a toe balance. So your heels will start to lift a little bit. If you can't do this position because of your knees, you can go into chair again. And then bring hands to heart center. We'll work on some twists. Inhale here. Exhale, twist, left elbow to the right knee. You could also use your hands on the ground if you need to for balance. Release this side. The feet might be burning. Exhale, switch sides. Right elbow, left knee. Really nice twist for the spine. Drop your hands if you need to. Release this side and start to come down to a seat. Feet are out in front of you. We'll just work on some rolling like a ball. Just gonna roll back on the spine and come back up. Notice any flat spots. You may feel the spine release with some pops. That's a good thing. And then let's finish in our boat pose. So you might need to adjust a little bit. Get your sit bones underneath you. Lengthen the spine. And then lift your feet. And then maybe you can interlace your fingertips. And we're just gonna add a little oblique work. So knees to the right, hands to the left. And then switch. Knees to the left, hands to the right. Side to side. Nine and 10. Go, come back to center. Release the feet down. Take a little breather, lengthen the spine. And exhale. All right, we're gonna do another round of boat. So sit tall. Lift the feet. And then maybe you can release the arms. This time we're just gonna work on half boat to full boat. So on the inhale, you'll reach out, lean back, and on the exhale, pull in. If you need to grab the legs at any point to help you, you can. You can also bring hands on the ground for a little extra support. Three, two, one. Now go back to extended boat. Okay, have your arms by your sides. And actually you can bend the knees a little bit here. Straight legs is gonna be the hardest. And then we're just gonna pulse our arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5 more rounds. Good, release. Head and shoulders down, hug the knees in. Do a little rock side to side. And we'll keep the head and shoulders down. Bring your legs back to tabletop and arms are in a low V. Take a deep breath in and on the exhale, let your legs, your knees drop to the right about halfway. And if you feel like you can, try to extend that left leg. So the top leg, extend it straight and then bend it back to tabletop and come back to center. We'll do that on the other side. Exhale over to the left. Extend the right leg straight. Back to tabletop. And pull it to center. Just going side to side. Add the extension if you can. If not, just keep knees bent and work on that deep connection to the core as you roll back to center. One more side to side. Good. Come back to center. Have each hand on each knee, and you're going to circle the knees in opposite directions, like you're drawing a figure 8. And then switch directions. You're circling the opposite way. Massaging the hip sockets. And then extend the legs up to the ceiling. You can hold onto your thighs, and we're just going to flex the feet and then point the toes. Flex and point. Flex, really extend your legs, press your heels up, and then reach the toes, stretch the tops of the feet. One more time, flex, and then point, and we'll finish with pointed feet. And then you can drop your arms down, and we're gonna do some leg circles with both legs at the same time. So go down your midline and circle out and around. Circle down and circle. Three, two, one. Switch directions. So you circle out first and then draw up. Hug the knees in. Go ahead and lift your head and shoulders. And we'll do one more core exercise. Bring hands behind your head, elbows out wide. And we're gonna do some bicycles. So right or left elbow to right knee, extend the left leg. Come back to center, switch sides. Nice and slow. Maybe you can even squeeze your knee and elbow together for some extra work. One more side to side. Nice job. Roll yourself up, swing the legs back behind you, and come down onto your belly. So it's important to stretch your abs after you've worked them. Bring forearms just out by the sides of your shoulders. And press tops of the feet down on the inhale, lift your chest. Maybe you can lift your elbows a little bit, depending on how your back feels. And then lower back down and relax the head. Inhale, lift. Stretching the abs. Roll it back down. One more time. Good, and relax. You can bring hands to a pillow. Relax on the belly. Then we'll do quad stretch. So right hand will reach back for right foot. Pull the heel in towards the butt. And what's going to give you that extra stretch is by pressing your hip bones and your pubic bone down. So press down into the mat and feel how that engages your quad. Just a little extra. There's different options for the foot. You can work on curling the toes. You could grab for the ankle and flex the foot. I think it's good to do both and to feel the difference. And we're also focusing on the right shoulder. Feel the shoulder open. So you can release that side when you're ready. And we'll switch sides, left hand to left foot. I usually start by curling the toes, pointing the foot. Work on lifting the left elbow. Again, press your hip bone, your pubic bone down, and feel that difference when you engage. You can also reach for the ankle, flex the foot, add a little resistance by kicking back. And then release this side. And we'll try both at the same time for bow pose. Bend both of your knees, reach back for your feet or maybe your ankles. If you're at the ankles, flex the feet. Work the knees towards each other like you're squeezing a ball or a block. And then start to kick your feet back into your hands to lift the chest. Exhale, relax. Keep holding on. Inhale, kick back and open. 3 more times. Move with your breath. On the last one, hold for 5, 4. Now relax all the way down. And let's press up to child's pose. So we really need to give our low back a counter stretch from being on the belly for so long. Knees wide, big toes touching. Right, and then curl the head up. I'm going to move into a low lunge. So let's step the right foot forward. I'm going to keep the back toes untucked today, but that's your option. And then just really, again, we're focusing on the quads. So feel your left quad stretch as you sink the hips forward, squeeze the inner thighs, lift the chest. Breathe. And then we'll move into hamstring stretch. Bring your hands down, straighten your front leg, move your hips back, and full bow forward. If full split is something that you want to work towards, you can definitely, add that into your practice and work. These are the 2 best stretches to do that, is that low lunge, getting your back quad, and then your front hamstring. So you just kind of work into that and start to take the angle a little deeper. When you're ready, slide the right foot back. Then step your left foot forward. I'm going to keep the back toes untucked. That's your option. Lift the chest. Use your hands to press away from that front thigh. Sink the hips. Feel your right quad, your hip flexor, even up into your psoas muscle. And then quad stretch. Straighten your front leg. Bow forward. You can go in between the 2 stretches or work on your full split if you'd like to. And when you're ready, slide that left foot back. And let's finish with puppy pose. So keep your hips high. Drop your arms, your chest, your head. Take some deep breaths. Maybe you can lift your head, look forward to the top of your mat. Your chin might touch down, it might not. Mine's not quite there. But slowly come up and swing your legs forward out in front of you. Inhale, sit tall. Maybe reach the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs. And curl up to a seat. Make sure you have enough room behind you. And we're gonna slowly roll down. Feel the tailbone tuck, scoop. And release at the bottom. And we're gonna finish with a spinal twist. So bring your left knee up and send it over to the right. Move left arm to cactus. Right hand can help pin down the left knee. Release this side. We'll pull right knee up and send it over to the left. Right arm in cactus. Left hand pins the knee down. Return back to center. And find some stillness. Allow your whole self to fully relax. And let go of thoughts that are pulling you out of the present moment. And let go of clenching or tightness in the body. And be here now. Be here with your breath. Be here in the experience of resting. And start to deepen your breath. Wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe take a full body stretch. And come up when you're ready. And notice the balance that you've created in your physiology, your mental minds, your physical body. And be grateful for showing up today for yourself and for your practice. Namaste.